So here's the fourth video of my Quicket re-uploads, and honestly, I think this one may be the best. It's not my favorite, and I don't think it's the funniest, but maybe it's the best overall. And so here it is. Enjoy.
Well, it's been a while since I did one of these, so let's do this! The other day I was perusing the Netflix, and I came across the movie Deadgirl, and I thought, what the hell? So this movie is about two high school friends who decide to skip class one day and go drink some beers and smoke cigarettes in an abandoned asylum. Because we all know abandoned asylums are perfectly safe places where nothing horrible could ever happen. I mean, this is a movie, right? Well, anyways, while they're breaking stuff and drinking, they come across the body of a dead girl, hence the movie name. I'm going to take a moment here and give you a nice little educational segment called Human Reactions 101, Episode 69, Finding a Dead Girl. Now, normal human reactions to finding a dead girl may include, but are not limited to, oh my god! Oh, that's disgusting. Oh man, this is creepy. Dude, let's get out of here. Hey, let's call the cops. Now, abnormal human reactions may include, but are not limited to, oh man, that's fucking cool. Dude, hey, check it out. Poking it. It's like, fuck, man, it's a free sex toy. Oh, bleh. That concludes our lesson for today. So now you guys probably are thinking, what the fuck? It is like, yep, it's one of those movies. Fucking necrophilia time. Because one of the guys wants to be normal and, oh, let's get out of here, let's call the cops. And the other one's like, let's fuck it. So normal guy storms off while necro guy, well, crack opens a cold one, if you know what I mean. And the next day, necro guy tells normal guy, hey, there's something different about this dead girl. And normal guy's like, oh man, you're full of shit. I don't know if I want to be friends with you. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I want to be friends with a necrophile either. I mean, that's kind of disgusting. I mean, let's just, off the side here. The girl isn't all that hot. I mean, she's naked, yeah, but she's all fucked up. I mean, she's like yellow greenish and she smells bad. And I know in one of the scenes the guy's saying, oh, we gotta get some lube up in this shit, man, because it's getting fucking kind of dry as a bone. I'm like going, yeah, that's a fun Saturday night, everybody. I mean, good. Plus, diseases and shit. I don't know. It's like a rotting corpse. I want to fuck some, like, if I want to do that, why don't I just go to the butcher and fuck some porterhouse or whatever. Oh, anyways. Well, it comes to find out that this girl is not dead, but she's undead. Yes, that's right, everybody. This is a zombie movie. Except it doesn't have a horde, and there's not really that much, disgusting violence and people getting torn apart. But I digress. So this is the basic plot device of the movie. Is you've got this sort of antagonistic relationship between normal guy and necro guy, and the fact that they're trying to keep this a secret from everybody else in town, because I'm sure there's some sort of law against fucking a corpse, even if it's a zombie corpse, right? Right? Anyways, so that's the basic premise of the movie, and of course people find out and shit happens, and then you get the end. But the movie has its own problems. Like, at first, the movie is like pretty slow and meandering, and I don't know what the director's doing, but he's trying to be all artistic and stuff, because he's like getting this moody music, having normal guy just like daydreaming off into Nowheresville, scenery shots and all this kind of just. I have no idea what he's doing with that. I mean, is this a horror movie or what? Is it Sundance time or? Anyways, and another thing that I have a problem with this movie is that the characters are so fucking one-dimensional. I mean, seriously. Like, first of all, they're not only one-dimensional, but they're just stereotypes. I mean, normal guy is this typical angst-ridden outcast teenager who's mad at the world and his mom works all the time, and his stepdad's an alcoholic, good for nothing. Even though in the interactions between them, stepdad seems like actually somewhat of a decent guy. I mean, sure, I don't know if they were trying to portray him that way. If they were trying to portray him as not, they failed, and it just made the normal guy just more whiny and unlikable. And then of course you've got the jocks, pick on the weak kids and the popular girl and all that kind of stuff rolled in there. It just just kind of dumb and pointless and well, not pointless, but shallow. But honestly, the movie itself isn't that bad. There are a lot of parts of the movie that are just kind of crazy and what the fuck and somewhat enjoyable. I mean, the plot progression finally goes to where the Necro guy figures out that through various events that she can make other people zombies too. And she's like, oh man, we could get more dead girls to fuck because this one's getting kind of used and nasty. So they decide, so him and this other guy decide to kidnap some chicks. And oh my goodness, this scene in the gas station just hilarious. It was like jaw dropping. I mean, but I mean, also in the side, it's like these guys are going into fucking kidnapping and murder now, which is just crazy in and of itself. But then again, the premise of the whole movie is that these guy finds a dead girl and decides it's a great hot fucking date, which is disgusting in itself. But the ending is actually pretty good, and it doesn't ruin the movie. And as actually wasn't the ending that I was hoping for and was anticipating. Well, anticipating, but thinking that no, they wouldn't go there, but they did. Oh, sweet. So I mean, in the end, it's kind of surprising, but I kind of like the film. I mean, if like without the dead girl fucking and all that stuff. But I mean, the interactions are okay. The plot is interesting to say the least, but just what happens toward the end makes the movie seem a lot faster paced than it was in the beginning, and I guess it sort of makes up for it. So it was kind of like a slow rise to a pretty entertaining end, and I think if you should probably give it a shot. If you sort of like that dead girl fucking stuff. Ugh, oh my god, what am I doing? Oh. Live nude girls. Emphasis on live. Google search. The end.